Okay.
All right. I want to thank y'all for coming. And this is a speech to inform you about sleep for your health. Okay. Here we go. And as far as back as 1936, researchers have been studying what sleep does to your health and to what it does to your body. In the Saturday Night Evening Post, they published a story called Sandemania, which talked about what research had come out at that time that said what sleep was doing to your body. And in it, it says, it appears that insomnia is another ailment appropriate to modern civilization. The conclusions were that every man for himself when it came to sleep, and that hopefully one day scientists would come up with a hypodermic syringe or a little white pill that would be safe to take for sleep. And lo and behold, since 1936, we have come up with pills and syringes, hypodermic syringes with sleep medications, Restoril and Ambien being a few of those. But researchers went further than that. They went to decide and to study to see what exactly does sleep do to our body all the way around, how does it affect our body. And they found out that it affects our body, both our physical health, our mental health, and our emotional health. So, we want to sleep for our physical health. When we sleep for our physical health, the things that we are missing when we do not get enough sleep is the studies have shown that when we do not get enough sleep, physically we can become obese, we can develop heart diseases, and they are now finding out that cancer may be related to lack of sleep. So now, and we want to sleep for our mental health. With our mental health, studies have shown that lack of sleep causes memory deficits. They found out that when we sleep, it takes all of what information we've gathered that day and sets it into memory for us, and it's called memory consolidation. And so we need that sleep for our memory to function properly. And it decreases our alertness. We're not as alert as we normally would if we got plenty of sleep. In the National Transportation Safety Administration, they showed that approximately 100,000 crashes a year are related to lack of sleep. Then we need to sleep for our emotional health. With our emotional health, studies have shown that lack of sleep causes irritability, impatience, moodiness, and inability to concentrate. So, what is adequate sleep? Studies show that adequate sleep is 7 to 9 hours a night to get it. And as a nurse who has worked with y'all in the night shift, trying to find that 7 to 9 hours of sleep in daytime hours is the most difficult thing to do. And it took a lot of creativity to come up with how to get that adequate sleep during daylight hours. So how do we get that adequate sleep in daylight hours? Well, there's 6 simple steps. These steps are used for those who sleep at night to help them get adequate nighttime sleep for people who work normal working hours, and it can be adjusted for daylight sleepers also. First, maintain a routine bed and wake schedule. Go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time, even on your days off. Don't adjust your schedule. Very difficult because on your days off you want to do daylight things. But if you maintain that routine bed and awake, your body gets used to that new schedule and knows that when it's daylight outside, that's your sleep cycle. Exercise regularly, but not within 3 hours of sleeping. Exercise pumps up the adrenaline, so you'll be wide awake if you do it 3 hours before you sleep, but if you do it prior to that time frame, it actually does help you to sleep better and get adequate sleep. Avoid eating 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. Avoid alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, because those things will help to pump up your system. They'll keep you awake. Establish a relaxing routine, a massage, a bath, reading a book, jotting down your thoughts, especially if you're one of those that starts thinking of all these things you have to do just before you go to sleep. Keep a pad and pencil by your bed. Write down those things so that way it's on the pad and paper, you can go to sleep. Create a comfortable sleep sanctuary. Your bedroom should be for sex and sleep only. Have a comfortable bed, a comfortable temperature, and no clutter. So that way it's your sanctuary where you go to sleep. And last but not least, block out the lights. If you need to, put foil on the windows, get those heavy curtains with the heavy backing to where it turns your room into a dark room so that your body thinks it's nighttime and not daytime. So, conclusion, sleep is very important for our bodies. It helps to keep us physically healthy, mentally healthy, and emotionally healthy. And if you follow these 6 simple steps, you will get adequate sleep and you will be more alert, healthier, and not so irritable and moody when you're tired. Thank you.